If you keep waking up to urinate at night, the most important question may not be how many times you get out of bed. It may be what happened first. Did your bladder wake you with a strong urge? Or did something else wake you? And only then did you notice that you could urinate? That difference sounds small, but it can completely change the pattern you need to pay attention to. Most men over 60 are given one of two explanations. It is just age, or it is definitely the prostate. The prostate can matter, but nighttime urination can also involve how much urine your body makes at night, how well your bladder stores it, and how easily your sleep is interrupted. In the next few minutes, you will learn how to separate those three patterns, what details make the prostate more relevant, and the simple 3-day record that can make your next decision far less confusing. And there is one clue many men miss because it happens before they ever stand up. Imagine it is 2:40 in the morning. You open your eyes. The room is quiet. You are already awake. Then you think, I might as well use the bathroom. That is different from being pulled out of sleep by a powerful bladder signal. Sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented for many reasons. Noise, discomfort, stress, breathing disturbances, pain, temperature, or simply changes in sleep with age can create an awakening. Once awake, even a partly filled bladder can become noticeable. This does not mean the trip is imaginary. You did urinate. It means the bladder may not have started the event. That is the first belief shift. Sometimes you do not wake because you need to urinate. Sometimes you urinate because you woke. Tonight, notice the order. Do not try to diagnose yourself. Just ask, what woke me first? If you were clearly awake before the urge appeared, write an A beside that trip. If urgent bladder pressure woke you, write a U. That one letter gives you more information than simply writing bathroom twice. In the comments, tell me which seems more familiar, awake first or urgency first. That answer will also help shape the next videos in this series. But waking first cannot explain every night. The second pattern becomes visible when you pay attention to amount. Two men can each get up 3 times and have very different problems. One passes only a small amount each time. The other passes a substantial amount on every trip. Those are not the same pattern. European urology guidelines separate nighttime urination into categories that include increased nighttime urine production, reduced bladder storage, sleep disorders, and mixed causes. In real life, more than one can occur together. If the amount is consistently large, the question shifts away from the bladder alone. Fluid timing may matter. So may evening alcohol or caffeine, certain medicines, leg swelling that redistributes when you lie down, sleep apnea, diabetes, heart or kidney conditions, and other issues that require individual evaluation. The useful clue is not the clock time by itself. It is the relationship between timing, amount, and the rest of your day. For example, imagine that your ankles are noticeably swollen in the evening but less swollen in the morning. That observation is worth mentioning to a healthcare professional. It does not prove the cause, but it adds a piece that "I wake up 3 times" leaves out. Do not respond by severely restricting water. Dehydration creates its own problems. And do not change the timing of a prescribed medicine on your own. Instead, record what happened. Large, medium, or small is a useful starting point if exact measurement feels impractical. A proper frequency volume chart is even more informative because it records the time and volume of each urination. The European Association of Urology notes that these charts reduce the bias of memory and help clinicians categorize the mechanisms behind nocturia. Now we come to the pattern most men assume from the beginning: the outlet and the prostate. The prostate surrounds part of the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of the body. As the prostate enlarges, it can narrow that passage and make urination more difficult. But prostate size and symptom severity do not always match. A larger prostate may cause few symptoms, while a smaller enlargement may interfere more. That is why nighttime urination alone cannot tell you that the prostate is the whole cause. The prostate becomes more relevant when nighttime trips appear with a cluster of other changes. Trouble starting, a weak or interrupted stream, straining, dribbling, urgency, frequent small amounts, or the feeling that the bladder did not empty. The National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases lists those among symptoms that may occur with benign prostate enlargement. It also warns that similar symptoms can come from other urinary problems. So here is the practical distinction. Large nighttime amounts direct attention toward urine production. Small, urgent amounts direct attention toward storage. Trouble starting or emptying makes the outlet and prostate more relevant. Being awake before the urge keeps sleep in the picture. That is the model. Production, storage, sleep. If your pattern includes the prostate-related signs I just described and you want to examine a nutritional prostate support option, I placed a link to the full presentation in the description and pinned comment. It is not a promise that the product will stop nighttime urination or replace an evaluation. It is a way to review an option marketed for prostate support. Read the label and the manufacturer's claims and decide whether it belongs in a conversation with your healthcare professional. The channel may receive a commission if you purchase through that link at no additional cost to you. That distinction matters because guessing at the cause is exactly why many random fixes disappoint. Suppose a man assumes every trip is caused by drinking too much water. He cuts fluids aggressively, but his real pattern includes fragmented sleep and frequent small voids. Now, he is still waking and may also be dehydrated. Another man assumes it is only his prostate, but he passes large amounts at night and has evening ankle swelling. A prostate-only explanation leaves important information untouched. A third man assumes it is only age. His stream has weakened over several months, starting takes longer, and he never feels fully empty. Normalizing the change delays a useful conversation. The cost of guessing is not merely another bathroom trip. It is repeating an action that does not match the pattern while the sleep disruption continues into the next morning. You feel less steady. You delay a walk. You avoid a long drive. You plan the day around fatigue and bathrooms. The symptom begins to negotiate with your independence. The way back to control begins with evidence from your own routine. For 3 days and nights, record 5 things. First, the time you went to bed and the approximate time of every bathroom trip. Second, whether you were awake first or urgency woke you. Third, the amount. Measure it if you can do so safely and practically. Otherwise, use a consistent estimate, small, medium, or large. Fourth, what the stream felt like. Did it start easily? Was it weak, interrupted, or accompanied by straining? Did you still feel full afterward? Fifth, record context from the previous evening. Fluids, caffeine, alcohol, visible ankle swelling, and the medicines or supplements you already take. Do not alter any medicine for this experiment. You are observing, not treating. After 3 days, look for clusters, mostly large amounts. Production deserves attention, mostly small amounts with strong urgency. Storage deserves attention. Weak stream, hesitation, or incomplete emptying. Bring the outlet and prostate into the conversation. Awake before the urge? Include sleep quality, snoring, gasping, pain, and other awakenings when you speak with a professional. This record is not a diagnosis. Its value is that it replaces a vague complaint with a visible pattern. Subscribe if you want the next part of this series, because we will break down the nighttime clues that deserve prompt attention and the common bedtime water mistake that can make a bad night even more confusing. Most nighttime urinary symptoms are not an emergency. Some combinations need faster attention. Seek prompt medical care if you cannot urinate at all, see blood in your urine, have painful and urgent urination with fever and chills, or have severe pain or discomfort in the lower abdomen or urinary tract. Those are not moments for a supplement decision or another week of tracking. For non-emergency symptoms that are persistent, worsening, or interfering with sleep and daily life, bring the record to a healthcare professional. Ask questions such as, Does my record suggest increased nighttime urine production? Do my stream changes suggest that my bladder outlet or prostate needs evaluation? Could sleep or one of my current medicines be contributing? What should I monitor while we decide on the next step? Those questions turn "I'm getting older" into a useful conversation. You do not need to identify one perfect cause tonight. You need to stop treating every nighttime trip as if it tells the same story. Remember 3 words: production, storage, sleep. Notice what woke you. Notice the amount. Notice whether starting and emptying have changed. Record the pattern for 3 days. Then use that information to choose the right conversation. And if prostate-related changes are part of your pattern and you want to explore the prostate support option I mentioned, the full presentation is in the description and pinned comment. Review the label, the manufacturer's claims, and the terms for yourself. If you take medication or manage a health condition, discuss supplements with a healthcare professional before adding one. The product is an optional decision. Understanding your pattern is the first one. Share this video with a man who keeps calling every nighttime trip just age. A clearer pattern may help him ask a much better question.